Hi, my name is Havish Madhupati, and I want to do a very short example with you, but a very important one. Now, for financial executives who are working on Excel, there is a very common requirement where you have to hide some numbers. Now, there could be a number of reasons for this. Maybe you have created a model and the numbers are not confirmed. Perhaps you're using them as an intermediary calculation and you don't want to show it to the user explicitly. Now, in absence of a macro, we will have to select all the numbers, then go to Format Cells, and then in Custom, put three semicolons. So you notice this works very well. And if we want the numbers back, we can go back to our Format Cells window, and then we can remove these three semicolons. But the process is a little difficult, right? Because this requires you to go to Format Cells both times when you want to hide the numbers and also when you want to get the numbers back. So let's build a simple macro for this. I will click on Developer and Visual Basic. Let's insert a module, and in this we want to have a macro that says, let us say, show or hide values. Okay, and then we need a conditional statement which will check whether the current format already has a semicolon applied or not. So we say if the selection dot number format is equal to three semicolons, then we want to have selection dot number format is equal to general, general, and then one final general. So essentially what we have done so far is to say that if the numbers are already hidden, that means they have three semicolons in them, then I want to change it back to a default format. Otherwise, we want to have the selection dot number format as three semicolons, and then we can end our if statement. So let us see how this works. So I want to create two shapes. Oh, as a matter of fact, we only need one shape, right? So, and on this shape, we can assign a macro called show or hide values. And then if you notice, I can select my numbers, and then we don't have to go to Format Cells. We can simply click on this button. And if we want the numbers back, again, we don't have to go back to Format Cells. We can click on this button again. So this acts like a toggle, and it's much easier to work with this shape as a toggle rather than having to do this otherwise, which would have required you to go to Format Cells every single time.